I think we're live.
We're not fucking late, nerds. Shut the fuck up. Welcome to the stream. I'm not your host, Tyrone. I am with your host, Real American Politics, on this beautiful Wednesday, July 30th.
31st!
31st, that's right.
You're off by
30th.
a day.
Yeah. Welcome back to the stream. Real Tex is also here.
What's up? Oh, by the way, I just found out the Maricopa sheriff actually got primaried out.
W, that's
okay,
Democrat.
Cool. Let's save that for the actual stream. We're gonna get straight into it, but y'all know the drill. But in case you're new to the channel or you what we do here with this whole rigmarole, who joined? Hey James, like the stream, smash the like button, hit the bell. For subscribe, fuck. Why am I all of a sudden turning on?
Yeah, your mic's awful.
Hit the bell to get more notifications. And join the channel today for $1. It's $1. That is literally dirt cheap. That's cheaper than what it costs to get myself a sandwich at the airport when I'm on the job. And if you want us to read your messages, leave a super chat.
Are you underwater?
Comments below.
Okay. We heard basically Tyrone. Tyrone, you're like.
Also share on all social media.
Tyrone, you're done. Your mic's bad. We could barely hear what you just said the past 2 minutes.
Yeah. The other word, crap.
I don't even think he can hear you.
Okay, message him to chill out.
Okay, what the hell?
What the hell's going on?
Put my earbuds on. Ah!
What just happened? We didn't hear anything you just said. Okay, so before we continue today's stream, I hope you enjoy these type of streams. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts, the description down below. And like Tyrone was trying to say, join the channel for $1 a month.
I was wondering why nobody was saying anything. I didn't notice my truck cable. I need to get a new cable. This thing literally undoes itself.
Yeah, we heard basically nothing. And of course, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, the best way is to send a super chat via the chat. And already we got a couple super chats. Punch a Bunch Bear for 5. Arizona sadly will be decided by mail-in ballots, suburban P-hat shrews, both in Maricopa. We'll get to Arizona in a second. We got a couple other super chats. A Glitch Evie for 5. Good thing I don't live in Arizona because personally I can't support Lake for 1. She's pro-choice, and more importantly, she lied about her position. American Nerd for 5. Rap, who's to blame for Masters losing, Trump or Lake? I'm leaning towards Lake. Okay, let's get to Arizona.
It's Lake.
Okay.
All right. I want to say something. I said last night I'd support Lake. I was half awake. You guys know me. Anybody who knows me, even at a face value, knows I vote red no matter who. I'd fucking vote for Charlie Baker or Mitt Romney. But, I can't bring myself to support Lake. She is such a massive piece of shit, grifting liar. She backstabbed Blake. There's no doubt in my mind she would backstab Trump if it was politically opportune.
Can we just be clear about one thing? Masters did not backstab Hominy and Lake. No, those two backstabbed him. That's what happened. Don't let these idiots fool you. It was the opposite way around. I cannot believe that these two dumbasses, or what do you even call them? I'm just so pissed off right now because Blake Masters got absolutely screwed by these two people. I am livid right now. We
could have had JD Vance 2.0, but Carrie Lake and Abe Hamadeh ruined that. Fucking Sharia Institute of Islamic Principles endorsed Abe Hamasday and Carrie Lake have both ruined Master's political career. Yeah. Because he didn't back Lake on the unhinged, frivolous lawsuits that nearly bankrupted the Arizona Republican Party over election fraud. Do not forget, Lake is the reason the Arizona GOP does not have money, because they blew their entire fucking treasury on lawsuits against Hobbs that went absolutely nowhere. And then the Arizona, let me fucking finish. And then the Arizona establishment got behind Lake because they thought she was going to be unbeatable in the primary, and she barely won by 10 points against Lamb.
Okay, so I want to say one thing. I am, unlike Tyrone, I am supporting Carrie Lake. I am just pissed off with how they dealt with Masters. That's what pisses me off. Because they lied. They flat out just made shit up, and they've ruined his political career. He's a smart guy, and now his career's dead.
He's got to either go back to tech or find a way into the Trump administration to resuscitate his image.
Yeah.
I think the latter is likely with Vance, and with Vance involved, I think it's pretty good. I think it's a good chance Blake's going to find his way into Trump's, not necessarily upper cabinet, but definitely somewhere in the administration.
Bender for Futurama for 2. Abe committed voter fraud. He can't be trusted. There's so much crap on the guy, and when I guarantee you some of the stuff's going to leak. Good luck. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, no, I cannot support Abe Hamadeh. I cannot support Carrie Lake. I support 99.99% of all Republicans, because the worst Republican is better than the best Democrat, but not in the instance of Carrie Lake, in my opinion, because Carrie Lake is such a poor character, moral character. Like, even my friends who aren't religious think she's a massive piece of shit.
Yeah, so I'm going to say, I want to be clear about one thing. Yes, I might be a bit salty because of Masters. I understand that, but, like, when you hear about what actually happened, you would be pissed off. Everyone should be pissed off of what actually happened here. Effectively, they backstabbed Masters. They lied. Made a bunch of lies up. They gaslit Trump. And remember, we know for a fact Trump for months was trying to back out of that endorsement. He was trying, but he couldn't. We know this for a fact. What does that tell you? He couldn't get out of it.
Carrie Lake longhoused him into the endorsement.
Carrie Lake basically has a massive grip on the Arizona GOP.
And that's a big problem we got to deal with. She has a majority of the vote no matter what. And no matter what happens...
Honestly, I feel bad for actually coming around to liking her, honestly. I will admit there was a time where I did like her, but in retrospect, the signs were pretty clear. She's been pretty fucking crazy. Crazy Carrie.
Again, I'm not going to go that far, but I will support Carrie Lake and Abe Hamadeh. I hope Hamadeh is as good as people claim he is, but I don't trust him. I just don't trust the guy.
I don't trust either. I don't trust either whatsoever. Frankly, I don't think Lake is... I think if she does become the Senate, I think if she does win the Senate election and she becomes a senator, her track record will probably be fine, but on certain things, like abortion or gay rights, you probably can't trust her on it. And I'm just going to say it, she wants to run for president. That's what she's trying to do.
Can we stop pretending otherwise? She is.
She wants to become the first female president, and honestly, I oppose her so vigorously because she would make for a horrible fucking president, and she would be literally probably like she like I'm just gonna say it. She would be the MAGA analog to Kamala Harris.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to tell people, that I guarantee you she's gonna run for president in 2028, no matter what happens. I guarantee it.
Which, by the way, yeah, she's gonna backstab Trump by going against Vance and saying a bunch of nasty shit about Vance. I'm fucking calling it right now. Bookmark this stream. Fucking lock this stream in somewhere. I'm calling it right now. If Lake wins the Senate election, she's going to run for president in 28, and she's going to immediately go out the gates shit-talking Vance, repeating shitty Democrat and establishmentarian talking points. And then she's going to say, I'm a strong Republican female. She's going to be worse than Haley.
I mean, she basically ran that campaign against Masters, but like not directly. But I feel like she would just do what she did, like towards Masters, toward Vance in that hypothetical primary.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go look at something. Okay.
Welcome back.
American Nerd for 5. Radical Politics showed his true grifting colors last night in stream by saying Hamadeh will be the decent congressman. Don't trust him. I don't go that far. I hope Hamadeh's a great congressman too. I just don't trust him.
I do not trust Sharia Institute of Islamic Principles backed and endorsed Ibrahim Hamas Day.
Yeah, so I don't know. But, you know, this result for Lake was just pathetic. 55% of the vote. That's it.
Remember, guys, she was this supposedly unbeatable candidate that the Arizona establishment had to coalesce behind.
Yeah, I mean...
And then she massively underperformed.
They should have went with Mark Lamb. He would have lost, but he would have had a way better chance of winning at this point.
Oh, yeah, no, Mark Lamb, unironically, probably would have had a better chance at winning the Senate election.
Oh, 100%.
Well, I think the main reason why is that Mark Lamb isn't known by a lot of voters, so he would have a greater chance to define himself. Everyone already knows who Carrie Lake is and has opinions. And that's a problem.
Lake's numbers are getting worse. I see the polls; they're getting back, like even worse than before. I don't know how do you
Mark Lamb was the true America First patriot candidate in that election, and he lost. And now we're gonna have crazy pro-choice Kerry go in and wreck shop and lose to Gallego by like 6 to 7 points, while Trump wins the state by 6 to 7 points. And we're gonna have one of the most radical fucking Democrats in the Senate because Carrie Lake is an attention whore and wants to run for Senate and wants to run for president one day.
Yeah, so I mean, this is the problem though. With Carrie Lake now, she has control of the GOP in Arizona. No matter what happens, she's going to get 55% of the vote, above 50, and that's a problem. That's a big problem with Carrie Lake. She has control of the GOP in Arizona. How can anyone? I mean, the only one that could stop her is Trump. Even then, though, I don't think it's possible.
I don't think Trump really wants to. He doesn't really seem all that interested.
I don't think Trump gives a shit about Arizona, frankly.
Yeah, but
yeah, I mean, you know, after she loses, if she loses the Senate election, I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised if she makes another run for governor.
Oh, that's what I was talking to people about yesterday. If she loses, watch her run for governor in 2026.
And she'll get like 55% of the primary vote again against some like no-name candidate because no one decides to run against her.
Yeah, and then what happens? Oh, she claims this is what's going to happen the next 3 years. She claimed 2022 is rigged, which we won't get into that. 2024 is going to be rigged when she loses by 6 or whatever. 2026 to be rigged, she's going to get crushed. It just... Why? Why keep the grift going? Why?
Yeah, I mean, there's like, at some point, I feel like, I don't know what the breaking point would be for the Arizona GOP with Carrie Lake.
Does anyone know why?
I mean, Arizona would basically just be a blue state.
I think that's going to happen. It's just going to get so bad that...
in a way, it kind of already is when you look at their government.
Yeah, the thing is, like, voter registration is so good for Republicans, but when you have people like Carrie Lake just running the party, I don't trust it. Doomer channel. Yeah, I mean, how am I dooming? I'm just being a realist. I don't think Lake's going to win. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Like, I feel like dooming would say Carrie Lake would cause Trump to lose the national election. Yeah, like, this is specifically about Carrie. Like, Carrie Lake is not going to have any influence outside of the state of Arizona. It's that Carrie Lake is a weak candidate, and like, it's just a bad idea to run weak candidates because they don't win.
Bender for Futurama for 6. I wouldn't be concerned about Kerry because her support more than likely is inflated because of Dems that re-registered to give Gallego a cakewalk. I don't think that's the case.
Well, the Democrats would have voted for the Elizabeth Rye, not Mark Lamb.
Yeah. A glitch Evie for 2. What if Carrie Lake is a Dem plant? I won't be shocked, but again, I hope Lake wins. I'm not one of those people that, you know, says, oh, we're going to lose in a landslide. It's like, no, I just...
The employee shuttle bus was full, so I have like another 10 minutes because I got to fucking walk into the airport. Yeah, no, I don't think... I don't think Lamb is a Dem transplant. I think she's just genuinely that crazy enough.
Hudson Dean for 2. Abe looks like a Muslim Ben Shapiro. Oh my god, he kind of does.
It kind of is. Anyways, yeah, so getting into those results, it didn't really change much. Well, the vote, so, I mean, they did count a lot more votes.
We did have one victory, or we had a couple victories, but the biggest one was Maricopa County Recorder. Thank God Stephen Richards gone. Thank the Lord. Now we got rid of this bozo. He lost by a considerable amount, and I guarantee you a bunch of Democrats voted for him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wait, it was an uncontested.
Actually,
Democratic
I think.
primary.
Let me look. I think Democrats actually had a primary. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, the Democrats.
No, they
in that-
did. It was
Yeah,
uncontested.
the Democrat actually was uncontested in that race.
Let's see here. Cole Langdon for 2. Could Mark Lim have beaten Gallego? I think Gallego is a favorite no matter what, but I think Gallego would have a better chance. Alex
Again,
Madison,
I think
Lamb does not have good name recognition, so he probably would have needed more time to
that's
make
what's
himself
saying. Like,
known.
But I think the. Oh, sorry.
No, I think it was a high risk, high reward candidate with Lamb. It's either go badly or really good.
It's honestly it's probably the
he
same
has
as
that.
okay.
Like he would, because the thing with Lamb is he would have the rest of the summer and the fall to define himself. You know, like the people don't know who Mark Lamb is. People know, like I said this before, but people know who Kerry Lake is. Almost everyone, especially in Arizona, already has an opinion on Kerry Lake.
Let's see here.
But like Mark Lamb, people don't know who he is, so he has more of a chance to define himself and focus more on like his career.
Alex Madison for 2. Have you seen the new poll up from Barris just now? Did Barris release it publicly? Can someone look that up? I want to see if they did. Let's see.
I think he's live. That's probably why.
Okay, he's live. Can someone go look at what the numbers are? American Nerd for 5. Rap. Lake needs to leave politics. She loses this year. She's becoming the Arizona version of Christina Caramo. She hurts us more than helps us. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't help us. Seriously, what does Kerry Lake add to the party?
She's going to become a perennial candidate at this rate.
Yeah. Like every election stolen or some crap like that.
I looked it up. Barris is, I think, releasing like his new poll on his live stream.
Yeah, can you see what numbers there are? Just look at the stream.
There's no link to it.
What?
Like, there's no link to the poll. It's just a link to the stream.
Yeah,
it doesn't
but, like,
have
is he streaming it right now? He might have the numbers on screen.
He's streaming. He has the numbers on screen right now. Yeah, I'm just looking at it.
All right, Truck with Christ for 5. Trump has to listen to better people. Should have endorsed Blake first. Would have literally been one of the best representatives of the country. Just stay on the race.
It says the national poll is 46.7% Trump, 45.5%, Harris, 7.8% undecided.
So Trump +1.
Yeah.
Hold on! Breaking news! Elon Musk has accepted Nicolas Maduro's challenge to a fist fight on national TV.
What? Wait,
yeah, there because he'll probably get completely ambushed by the Venezuelan military. So,
wait, what?
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, Maduro challenged Elon Musk to a fist fight.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and Elon.
No, I'm lying through my fucking teeth. Obviously.
No, I don't know. That just sounds like such a parody. Why? Is it for?
I will say this: I probably would not have accepted it.
Yeah, I would not have either. Because freaking, you go to Venezuela, you're probably dead.
Oh yeah, because Maduro's military.
Yeah, but
probably
Musk
have, like,
has. I must assume that Musk has security also. But still.
Yeah, they probably have a warrant out for Musk.
Also, if Maduro actually like imprisoned Elon Musk, like the U.S. military would be there in like 5 minutes.
I don't know about that. No, to go. No,
I mean, you can't a foreign country can't just arrest the leader of like SpaceX. Like, there's multiple government contracts and stuff like that. It would hurt the. I mean, just ignoring what like any other aspect of it, it would just hurt the government in regards to all the contracts they have with Elon Musk's company.
I mean, you'll probably get Biden and Harris saying, "Oh yeah, we'll look into it," and then they just don't do anything until Trump comes in.
Well, no, they would have to send in the military. You can't imprison a billionaire.
All right, let's see here.
I never would have thought I'd hear I never would have thought I'd hear a Democratic socialist say you can't just imprison a billionaire.
Well, it's like you can't just like. Well, yeah, because the country is going to protect its business interests. So it's if a foreign country tries to arrest an American billionaire, they're not going to get away with it unless that billionaire has committed some sort of crazy crime or something.
All right. According to Barris, Trump's approval and favorable ratings are over 50%. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Breaking news! Federal judge says New Jersey's ban on AR-15 rifles is unconstitutional.
Wow. Court striking down unconstitutional gun bans. Wow. I didn't know that. Did you tell me this is the first time?
Okay, so we have Harris winning the 18 to 29 vote by 10. She's winning 30 to 44 by 0.4. Trump's winning 45 to 64 by 3. finally we have a poll up with him up with boomers.
How much?
He's up with 65. He's up with 65 plus by 5.
Ooh, okay, so that's what happened. I guess Barris was right that the whole thing that really happened was younger voters shifted towards Harris a little bit, but seniors went back to Trump.
And when we go into the specific ages, Harris is only winning 18 to 24 by 6. She's winning 25 to 29 by, I believe, that's 16.
It's as if I called this a while ago that Trump was going to do better with the young vote no matter what.
The 18 to 24, I think what's happening is you do have your kind of extreme wing, your Hamas supporters. They're not voting for her regardless. You do have your generic Democrats. They love Kamala Harris. They'll vote for her regardless. And then you have a lot of basically that's really it's a gender divide. It's a gender divide.
Yeah, so here's what I think's happening. You have the younger millennials or the older Gen Z voters, they're breaking for Harris slightly more. But the younger Gen Z voters are like, oh, hell nah. Hell nah, we're not voting for that. That's what I'm guessing.
And in this case, it is a gender divide. The young men, especially the white men, breaking for Trump, like, by insane amounts.
How much?
I don't know. That's just my guess. I don't think there's exact numbers, but that's what I'm expecting. The women, the minority women are breaking probably.
That's what's happening here.
And maybe like 80, 20, 90, 10, something like that for Harris.
That age gap's fascinating, though.
The young white women, Harris probably wins them, but like a little less.
Speaking of like the whole the Harris campaign, I have a serious question for everyone. Why is her campaign targeting like childless women? Is that her entire campaign?
Because Vance said something about childless.
You know what? I'm gonna pull this up on stream because I want to just demonstrate to people why this might be the dumbest thing to focus on. It might hurt Vance short term, but do people understand how little the vote these people actually are?
Oh, okay. Bears now has the races up.
Okay, how's it going?
Trump's winning whites by 11.
That's smarter than 2020.
Harris is winning blacks by, I think that's 47.
That's it?
69.2. Harris is winning Hispanics by 9.
That's not a strong lead for. That's a good lead. That's not good for Harris. That is bad.
She's winning Asians by 14. Trump is winning natives. Trump's winning natives. 51-35. Some of that might be Alaska natives. I think
it could also include like the.
Well, that would be Oklahoma.
Yeah,
natives.
Oklahoma too.
Yeah, he's probably oversampling the Alaskans and the.
That's probably what I'm guessing.
Well, the Alaskan natives like heavily vote. Alaskan natives don't vote Republican. That's Oklahoma natives.
Yeah, it's Oklahoma.
Yeah, so maybe that's an Oklahoma native thing.
All right, so I brought this poll up from Gallup, and this is something I want to talk about because I think the Harris campaign, they've deluded themselves into thinking this is a good strategy. Take a guess. What % of U.S. adults do not want children at all? According to Gallup. Take a guess.
See, So I want to give my hot take about the Harris campaign.
I think it's like 34% or something.
It's 8.
I would like to give my hot take about the Harris campaign if I can, Rap.
Yeah.
They know. I don't think they're trying to win. I think that what they're trying to do with Vance and Trump and cooking these polls is that they are trying to create a narrative that it won't be fair. It'll be close enough so they could say Trump stole it. Because remember, they tried that in 2016. The libs are going to say Trump stole. They're going to say Trump stole the election because the Republicans are having a massive surge, which is going to be total bullshit when you see Trump completely outperforms basically every Republican congressman.
Russia.
Yeah, they're going to say Russia, Russia, Russia. They're going to say Putin, Putin, Putin. They're going to do the same fucking shit they did in 2016 because they know that, like last time, they can't win this election without copious amounts of you-know-what. Which even then, if Trump's lead is actually as big as it is, they can't beat that. Too big to steal.
All right, cool super chats. Of the voices for 2, Trump going all in on Catholic voters. I think that's smart. I think he should.
Okay. Now he has it pulled up with leaners.
All right, American Nerd. How's leaners going?
Trump still wins whites by 11. Harris, I think she wins blacks by 47. With leaners, Harris wins Hispanics by 11. Also Asians by 11.
That's not enough.
And then natives by, looks like 25. Trump wins it by 25.
All right, American Nerd for 5. Rap, if Lake is elected to the Senate, then runs for president in 2028, how much you want to bet it's going to be a worse version of the Ted Cruz campaign? I can't really, don't think you can really compare
she's going to be the Republican Party's Kamala Harris.
I agree. All right, so I want to talk about this. So, like, according to Gallup, only 8% of U.S. adults do not want children. That's it. And the Harris campaign is putting all their marbles into, what's the phrase for it? All their, I'm gonna bring
marbles in the bag, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, they're going all in. They're like throwing everything in the kitchen sink at childless adults that do not want children.
All right, we got the party numbers now.
So my question is, what's the Harris campaign doing? Like, do they?
They're trying to they're energizing their already pre-existing base so that they can feed that narrative that I just said to you when the time actually
Harris
comes.
has party numbers
when
up
they
right
do
now,
lose, when they do fucking lose, they're going to say, "I fucking told you all." They're trying to motivate their core base. They're trying to motivate their core base to go out and vote so they can say, "Lump, you know what in the election." Because Russia.
Eggs in one basket. Thank you, Chad. I had a Biden moment there. Yeah.
Can I let me pull up the party numbers. Okay, looks like he's pulled up head to head. Trump wins head to head by 2. Okay, so among Democrats, Harris wins 87-7. Among Republicans, Trump wins 90-7. Independents is a tie. Harris wins by 1 vote. 1 vote.
Okay. All right, chat, before I forget, we are 47 subscribers away from 20,000 subs. Can we reach today? 47 subscribers.
That's close.
That's be close.
Yeah, I mean,
like I said, if we reach 20,000 by the end of July, we'll play Halo on stream eventually. Not now, but eventually.
Yeah, don't you guys want to see Rap? Don't you guys want to see Rap and Tyrone play Halo 2 Legendary?
Yeah, and fail miserably.
Wait, hold on. Is Hakeem Jeffries releasing a coloring book? What the hell?
Wait, what?
I don't know. Hold on.
But yeah, so we need 40 more subscribers or something. 47. Again, no fake ones. Legitimate subscribers.
Okay, I see. Hakeem Jeffries is releasing a children's book.
What?
The ABCs of democracy.
What? You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding. This is from Jake Sherman.
Send the link.
Yeah.
Send the link. Truck with Christ for 2 times unsub, lol. No. Stay subscribed. Stay subscribed. What the hell is this? You weren't kidding.
Oh, another thing we should talk about. Moist Critical completely leaving the internet after what happened to Sneeko.
Tyrone, your mic's going bad again.
He's talking about Moist Critical because he came out in favor of trans kids, and now he's...
Yeah, that was stupid what he said. And also, by the way, Hakeem Jeffrey, this is real. ABCs of democracy. I want to know, what is this shitty art style that we have developed over the last, 20 years?
It's the corporatist.
It's so shit. Think about it.
This is your DIE art style, by the way.
We went from fucking Alex Ross in the 90s with Kingdom Come to this crap. What is this?
This is basically, whatever Democrats have children, or whatever resist libs have children, this is what they're going to be reading to them.
My gosh.
Which probably won't be much.
Of course, about democracy. Why is everything about democracy?
Because democracy.
Yeah, democracy. But yeah, so Moist Critical got exposed for being a dumbass. I don't know why he said that. Why would you say, it's the same thing as, signing up for sports or something?
His whole thing is, he's kind of like the internet's wholesome bro, and then he's coming out in favor of trans kids.
Yeah, he should have just never said that. He made Sneeko look smart, which is that's a very difficult thing to do, but he did. He accomplished it. Not very inclusive, no white men. Is there any white guys on here? Oh, in the way back, you see one white dude in a suit. Hold
there's
on.
one. There might be another Hispanic or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there's two white guys. They're both in. I mean, they're both in the
You can
background. But
barely
there's
see
one like at
them.
the top.
The
There's one at
top
the top
right.
right, and there's one at the far left.
They put,
Yeah, this is Rosa Parks' dream, by the way. She wanted all the whites in the back. And
yeah, the whites. Oh gosh, the white guys hold the background. You can barely see them. All right. Mike for 2 or 5. I don't trust any polls until 2 weeks after the debate. Polling is still very volatile, and people are still learning who Kamalto is. Maybe.
hopefully Trump accepts the debates.
I think he will. I think he's just bullshitting them. He just wants to make sure they don't pull a stunt where, actually, we decided that we're going to go with, like, Michelle Obama or something.
Which, I mean, it will never happen, but still.
A is for assholes, which Democrats are.
T is J is for January 6th. The attack on our democracy. Is that gonna be?
Oh gosh, January 6th. The ABCs of democracy.
T is for Trump. The
white supremacists or something.
Yeah, the enemy of our democracy. Yeah, M is for MAGA, the Nazis of okay.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so the point is, like, I still can't go over the fact this art style is absolute shit. Like, of all the things you could do, this is what you cook up.
Actually, they'll probably have A's for America, the beacon of democracy.
Yeah, it has to be. There's no way they go like January. J is for January 6th.
D is for democracy.
Lord Rhino for 5. If
Sneeko, okay, I gotta go. See you,
Tyrone. If Sneeko beats you in a debate, it's best to quit the internet. Yeah. I mean, it's Sneeko.
Actually, really quickly, speaking on Sneeko, dude has a literal recorded IQ of 95.
Anyways. All right.
Let's see Trump counter this with the ABCs of MAGA.
ABCs of MAGA. All right. So okay, let's look at some other results. Yeah. So Stephen Richards gone. S the spit. S the spit for this bozo. This guy sucks. Wasn't he the guy that tried to cover up the Maricopa stuff? Right.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Oh, okay. Bears has a religion up.
Ooh, how's Catholics going?
All right. Well, let me go left to right. Okay, Protestants, Trump's winning by 24. That's expected. A lot of the evangelicals. Trump is winning Catholics by 2.
Okay, that's now, what he needs.
That could be, yeah. I mean, you have a lot of your Irish Catholics in the Northeast, but then you have your Hispanic Catholics.
Well, the biggest thing is the Catholics in like Wisconsin and Michigan, like those states, because the Catholic population is pretty big. So
okay, so I think that's generic Protestant. I guess non-denominational.
Yeah.
That's probably your evangelicals. Denomination Christians, Baptists, Lutherans, Episcopalians, Methodists, etc., etc. Trump's winning by 11. Eastern Orthodox.
Oh yeah. I was about to bring that up. How are they voting?
Trump is winning 64-29. So I think that's 35, I believe.
Eastern Orthodox, like I can't think of if they're Republican or not.
It probably depends on if they're Russian Orthodox or Greek Orthodox because of the current schism.
Let's see. Mormons. Trump's winning 83-12. Mormons.
Jesus, that's Mitt Romney. Holy crap! What?
I mean, that's a very small sample.
I guess, but like, can you imagine though? It's like, oh yeah, he's up.
That might be more like the Idaho Mormons, actually.
And Bruce for 2. Rap. What if Lake wins though? I hope she does, but I don't think she will.
Here's a biggie, by the way. Jews. Harris up by 7.
Say that again? Wait, what?
Harris up 7 with Jews.
That's awful. That's like an awful number. I mean, normally Democrats get like similar numbers with Jewish voters as black voters.
Outside of Orthodox Jews, like they usually are very Democrat.
Let's see. Muslims. Harris is up by 44 with Muslims.
That's okay. They may triple down.
Another religion, which is probably like your Hindus, your Sikhs, etc. Harris up by 6. No religion, which is probably your atheists. Harris up 61-27.
All right, Mike for 2. Rare Mormon W. Yeah, Lord Rhino for 2. Why do Catholics vote Democrat? I still think it's because of JFK.
The Catholics, a lot of that is boosted by New England.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of
your Hispanics in Texas that are still voting Democrat.
A lot of the a lot of the Irish Catholics, especially in the Northeast, are very liberal.
Yeah, well, I think it's more. I really still think it's like the JFK factor, even to this day. It's like, oh yeah, he's the first Catholic president. He was a Democrat. So
Yeah,
I think there's some of
Yeah, but I
that.
mean,
easily
a lot of them are just very like liberal in
Yeah,
like
I
just their
know.
in their beliefs.
I'm just saying
I
it started with
mean,
like JFK. That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
easily the
Yeah.
biggest Republican group of Catholics is your Louisiana Cajun
Oh,
Catholics.
easy. Freaking, they're like what R plus 90 or something crazy like that.
Pretty much like
It's
70
just
something.
they're like absolutely cracked, and it's like, oh yeah, R plus 90 or whatever it is.
Okay, all right, he's pulling up something else. Okay, races again. Okay,
Rap.
this is races with the freeway. All right. Trump up 10 with whites, and RFK gets 5. Um, okay, apparently, according to this poll, I mean, apparently RFK is winning Native Hawaiians.
That has to be sampled. That's like how many people? Like 5?
9.
Exactly. Yeah.
And actually, I think it's 2 for. Actually, no, wait. No, never mind. Harris is winning Native Hawaiians,
All right.
but only, yeah, free 2, 2, 2, something like that.
K Cub for 5. Hakeem Jeffries does that. Meanwhile, Sergio Carrillo uses time in Marvel and DC Comics to illustrate the Action Bible. Would recommend checking it out. I think I've heard about that. I haven't read it. Let's see. Yeah, the Action
All right, head to
Bible.
head. Okay, we have head to head generic right now with races. Actually, this is head to head generic and then third party generic third party. All right,
So
Trump up 12 with whites. Harris up 49 with blacks. Harris up 6 with Hispanics. 11 with Asians. Trump up 7 with natives.
these are not good numbers
Harris,
for Harris at all.
yeah.
Except white voters, oddly enough.
Yeah, let's see. Looking at the third party gets 4% of whites, 3% of blacks, 6% Hispanics, 4% Asians, 18% Native Hawaiians, which again, it's only 9 people sampled.
All right. Okay. But yes, I think the white voter shift, I think that's more to like the white college grads, like the resist lib types. That's still what I think's happening.
Probably so.
Yeah, because like she really, like, these people are saying she has an appeal in the Midwest. Ooh. How does Kamala Harris have an appeal in the Rust Belt?
It's only Philadelphia.
Yeah. And even then, that's starting to shift Republican. So it's like, she at least, again, Scranton Joe, you had that. Now you don't. But people are saying that she's going to do 30 points better with white working class voters. Like that Bloomberg poll. They claimed white voters were breaking for Harris, rural voters were breaking for Harris, and working class voters were breaking for Harris as well. It makes sense to me. Nothing wrong with that. Anyone have a problem with that? Anyone notice the problem?
No, Michigan is totally voting for Kamala Harris by 11 points.
That's just insane.
Because Trump.
Wouldn't that be a larger margin than like Whitmer won by?
Basically,
Yeah.
it'd be all the same.
Well, because Whitmer I think won by 10 or just under 11.
The voices for
Yeah,
2. Polls are underestimating Trump with white voters. I agree. Especially white working class
obviously.
voters. Only in Ohio. Does a poll divide voters by education? Yeah, it should.
It probably is. I may have missed it. If I can maybe go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Likely to vote. That's ages, party, ideology.
Okay. Do we have any updates on Arizona? God, I want to criticize Arizona. This is ridiculous.
Oh,
Yeah,
this was
they're
market
still
site. Let me
only
see if I can go up to. I think I can.
they're still only 80% in. Like this is like a full Venezuela moment.
Well, not as. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's just
No,
ridiculous.
because if you remember like Venezuela was like stuck at 80% for
Oh
like
yeah,
2
that's
days or
right.
something.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, so
And Arizona's now stuck at
like
80%.
this should be 95% right now.
Okay, never mind. I don't.
I
think
mean,
I
seriously,
can.
when I saw that tweet of, I think it was that the data guru, the guy. What's the guy's name? from Arizona.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's like it's like Arizona data guru or something.
Yeah,
Data
so
guru.
he's like
Garrett Archer.
Yeah, that's Garrett Archer. Yeah, so what he said was there are truckloads of late early ballots. That's the exact words he said. Actually, I'm gonna pull the tweet.
Okay, I don't think I can find the education yet.
We'll wait for the be released fully, and I'll do a whole stream on that.
Okay, I think I did find party. Wait, I think I already mentioned party.
Yeah, party. Okay, so yeah, right here. This is what Garrett Archer said. He said, a new law means a late early drop-offs are being counted at the vote centers, not tabulated, just counted. No trucks were provided at the MCTEC yet, which means no election night results. This was last night.
Okay, I did find the Republican identification.
Okay, yeah. So you're telling me there are now late early drop-offs with the trucks filled with them? Are you serious? This is not even a joke. This is from Garrett Archer.
Yeah, and they got to drive through Vegas, by the way, because of some of the towns in Northwest Arizona.
They got to drive through Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I did find the Republican identification on the Barris poll. So, it's split up between America First Republicanism and traditional Republicanism.
I saw that.
And then, I'm sure. So America First, Trump wins 95-3. I really would like to see the 3% of Harris voters that are America First. It's probably your Simps.
Oh yeah.
Like you're the Simps that claim to be America First. Traditional Republicanism. Trump wins 85-12, so you do have 12% traditional. That's like your Kinzinger, basically. Your Kinzinger, your Cheneys.
Yeah. All right. We have a couple super chats I'm gonna catch up on. Phantom Raider for 5. I can't speak for everyone that is Orthodox Christian, but I as a Greek Orthodox Christian will be voting for Republican up and down the ballot in 2024. Yeah. Mike for 2. Wow, 18 to 24 is only D+6. Gen Z is based. Yeah, that's the younger Gen Z voters. They're not happy with what's going on. American Nerd for 5. Let's hope that Mark Lamb runs for governor in 2026 and that Vance can convince Trump to put Masters in the cabinet or White House staff. I agree with that. Mark Lamb for governor and Masters in the cabinet somewhere. I think that would work well. Garrett Archer said it'll be worse in November. Are you shitting me? Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah, no. You're going to have a much higher turnout.
I know, but, like, it's going to happen.
Yeah, we are not going to know Arizona's result. I mean, Trump probably, I guess we find out the winner of Arizona the next day.
I know, but I find it so funny, though. They have a new term, late early drop-offs. What? What the hell? How does
I guess that would be an early vote casted after the early vote deadline, but before poll closing.
What?
How is that even legal?
What?
I mean, I know.
Well, some state, I know. Doesn't California allow for like a period of time where like
ridiculous? But this is.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like California's. I'm pretty sure it's longer, but I guess normally early ballots are like you're supposed to turn them in like a couple days before the election. So I guess these would be ones turned in after the deadline, but before polls close.
Yeah, and speaking of California, if there's a chance your vote doesn't even get counted, like at all.
Why?
Because they count so slow, they don't get to all the ballots.
Oh yeah, that's true. Truck with price for 2. As a dissimp, I'm happily voting for Trump. Yeah, most people are. Some aren't.
Yeah, but there's like very terminally online ones that are.
Oh yeah, they'll be like, I'm gonna vote for Kamala Harris, the true conservative, or some crap like that.
Yeah, MAGA must be defeated, so I'm voting for Kamala Harris. There is a dissent on Twitter.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna say this right now, if Kamala Harris wins, you're getting 16 years of Democrat control. That's what's gonna not even just 16, like probably 20. And that's
we can survive Harris for 4 years.
No, you can't. At that time, the country's gone.
2028.
At that time, the country is gone. Mass amnesty would have been passed. You're never winning again. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, we'll blame Trump for that now.
Yeah, they're gonna blame Trump. These dumbasses don't understand that, or they probably don't even care. All right, let's see here.
Oh no, amnesty's fine because Reagan supported it.
Yeah, and we're gonna absolutely crushed. Let's see here. Oh, that's Chris Nelson. Yeah, Chris Nelson's a hack.
Chris Nelson, the second RFK drops out, is going to be supporting Kamala Harris.
100%. All those people.
Which he already is, by the way. Like, he's already praised Kamala Harris. Which is leading me to believe he's not even actually voting for RFK in November. He's just faking it and then will vote for Kamala Harris, like, in the end.
True.
Because he realizes, oh yeah, RFK can't win, so I'm just going to vote for Kamala Harris. But I did the best I could.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how many RFK voters end up voting for Trump or Harris based on knowing that RFK isn't going to win.
Well,
I think you're like the simp ones will probably vote for Kamala Harris, but
the simp ones.
I
don't know. I mean, his support has fallen like considerably, I think, lately.
Well, that's because he had the RFK Jr. had the whole thing. Because RFK Jr. had the whole thing about like the sexual assault allegations and beating a dog.
And what he responded with was even worse.
Well, I don't even think that's really why. I mean, well, it's part of why, but I think, I mean, aside from the response bias, I think you also just have a lot of like younger Democrats that they didn't like Biden, so they considered supporting RFK, and then
but
young Democrats never liked RFK because he's too pro-Israel.
Well, I'm not even talking about like the Hamas supporters. I'm talking like the maybe
because like RFK is more
Democrats.
Because RFK was positioning himself as more pro-Israel than Trump or Biden, and so a lot of young Democrats, even most of them just don't have a positive opinion of Israel,
and so that hurt him
with young voters.
Does RFK get above 5%?
I think it depends on how many states he gets on the ballot on.
I think Third Party combined gets 5. RFK himself, I think in the end he falls barely short.
I just want to laugh at Lichtman's model. I hope he gets 5%, just as big F you to Lichtman.
Yeah.
Well, no, that guy is. I think that guy is just out of it completely. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think. I mean, even like, I mean, most liberals I see like don't even really trust what he has to say because it's just
not true. What he's saying, it's like, well, what do you mean the short-term economy is good? 80% of people think it sucks.
Well, it's not even that. It's like he's giving Harris the incumbency key.
Wait, what?
By the way, I can also
he gave Harris the incumbency key.
I thought he gave him the party contest key.
I'm pretty sure he gave. I heard he gave Harris incumbency key. I was talking to some people last night, and they said that.
If
he we were talking about how like I am like pretty sure that I'm pretty sure he gave her the incumbency key. I'm gonna check, but
I don't think he did. I mean, but I could be wrong.
13 Keys tracker says it falls 9 days ago. Streaming what I saw was sooner than 9 days ago. So I'm not sure what the position is on that, but I'm not entirely sure what Lichtman's opinion is.
Back in 2016, he was wrong. He gave like 20 different predictions.
Okay. He was all right. Lichtman does say that the incumbent key is certainly false now.
Okay. So it must be party contest.
Well, I mean, that's on the 13 Keys tracker.
But he does say that no primary contest is certainly true.
That's
horseshit. All the delegates.
That is complete horseshit. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, 15 million people voted for Biden and Harris got 0 votes and she got the nomination." This isn't 18.
Actually, let me go. Let me do the 13 Keys tracker based off what he's saying so far.
This isn't 1920 where you can pull that crap off.
No third party. Apparently, that leans true. Okay, he has both economies as certainly true, and as well as major policy change. Social unrest, he leans true.
How?
No scandal, he says certainly true.
How?
Failure and success likely false for both.
How is it? I don't get how the scandal keys false. I don't get that. What they did with Biden was a scandal.
Certainly false, and then uncharismatic challenger certainly true. Okay, so he has Harris winning by like the bare minimum.
He's gonna. I guarantee you, if he's wrong, he's gonna say actually there was a miscalculation that the third party vote was actually favorable or some horse shit like that. Yeah, I'm gonna
go. So I mean, there's some that lean in some way that he can probably actually. I mean, The most realistic, actually, I think he'll probably keep no social unrest as false or as true because, oh yeah, what happened in Chicago wasn't widespread and it wasn't sustained, so
Okay.
it's true.
So I'm gonna go over this with chat. Okay, I'm pull up on stream. Okay, yeah. So midterm gains, that's false. No primary contest. That should be false. I don't get why it's not. Like seriously, Kamala Harris received 0 votes. 0. And she's the nominee? All because the delegates voted for her? What? How does that make any sense? How does it make any sense that she got
so Lichtman's basically saying that a third party candidate has to win 5% or more, not overall third parties.
Oh gosh. Okay, incumbent seeking re-election false. No third party. We'll just say true. Fine. Short-term economy. I've debunked this, but fine. True. 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 No social unrest. No social unrest. When this DNC happens, this is going to turn false. But fine. Democrat. It's true. No scandal. False. Bam.
Oh no, Kamala Harris doesn't have any scandals.
Covering up Biden's health is a scandal, and even if there wasn't a scandal, Trump would still win. This primary contest is horseshit. Alright,
Oh, but Kamala Harris is going to get all of the delegates.
She's not going to get all the delegates. She get like 95 or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, but you need 2/3, so that's...
Let's see here. Cole Langdon for 5. You should check out the Alaska legislature. It's weird as hell. Yeah, they have like coalitions and stuff. I hate that.
I'm wondering if Lichtman is going to turn the charismatic incumbent key true because Kamala Harris excites all the Gen Z votes.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he just fell out of a coconut tree? Oh, yeah, the key is true.
Basically. Humphrey was also a vice president who got basically no votes. And I actually looked back at this. Lichtman said, despite Humphrey getting like 75% of the delegates, the key was false. Because the party was not unified. Because of a foreign war. The guy's a hack. The guy changes his model every 5 seconds, and people are running with it. Some people are saying this is like the gospel. This is true. All right, hey, Rap, there's still 79% of the vote left in Arizona. No, it's 21% left. I just don't see how Masters makes it up.
I think he means 79% in.
I don't see how Masters makes it up. I really don't.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it would take the remaining vote. It would take the remaining votes like being like overwhelmingly in favor of Masters.
Yeah.
And by the way, I think they've already counted every single election day vote. So if it's only early mail-ins,
counted, not election day.
Yeah.
No, I thought they counted all the election day votes now.
Let's see here. Real America, a direct quote from Garrett Archer. God knows November is gonna be 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Are you serious?
One day, fine.
I mean, I feel like with this kind of stuff, like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. is optimistic.
Yeah, that just said it's optimistic. We get 5% of the votes. Mike for 2. Any chance for Rhea to win? Elizabeth Rhea, whatever her name is, from the Senate race.
Yeah, the one who got 5. The one who got 5%.
I mean, there's technically a chance. No, there isn't. Never mind.
Yeah, she got 5% of the vote. Yeah, it's no.
I mean, Mark Lamb could win if he wins every single vote.
Let me check. I want to see Ray's best county. It was Santa Cruz.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, with 1,000 total votes.
Santa Cruz. Yep, it was Santa Cruz. And, yeah.
Yeah, she got 90%. Wood Lake also got 60% there. Lake's best county is Mojave, and then Lamb's best is obviously Pinal.
We are going to go get an election day live, right? Yeah, we will be there for we'll be there for election night and election day. We will be there for the morning of and morning after. That's my plan. We're have like 3 streams. So
you're gonna be live till like 5 a.m. Central.
Oh, that's gonna
just to wait for Arizona.
I think in 2020 we went to 3 a.m.
Yeah. My plan is
okay. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Optic Big Evil for 5. Why are you guys only looking at polls that favor Trump and not Harris? I could send you polls that came out today that show Harris is winning. Because first of all, I'm not. But secondly, the most polling just sucks right now.
If you're going to show the Michigan poll that had Harris up by 11,
and I'm looking right now. You're going to quote the YouGov poll, of course. The same poll that back in 2020 had...
Yeah, I was about
Tyrone
to say
just
that.
sent this. He said, yeah, the most recent election day batch from Maricopa has Blake winning 35-29 over Abe. If this trend holds, then expect Blake to eke out an 8,000 vote margin.
Holy shit! There's a chance for Masters.
Okay, but yeah, how much of the election day vote is in?
But we don't know because it's Arizona.
Well, that's...
But yeah, now also the same polls, they have Harris down up by only 5 in Oregon. New Hampshire up by only 4. So how could she be up by 4 in New Hampshire, 4 in Oregon, but she's up by 11 in Michigan? Really?
Oh yeah, because all the rural hate Trump because of democracy, so they're all going to vote for Kamala.
That's an 11-point shift. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, Gretchen Whitmer, savior of democracy in Michigan.
But yeah, and also with the whole polling stuff, like, most polls right now, there's a clear Democrat bias. I exposed it! Yesterday, I had 3 of my tweets pop off because I exposed 3 polls, or 2 polls, whatever it was. I exposed what was going on. It's a clear response bias. You cannot just, like, for example, even the poll that had Trump winning. I wanted to bring this up before we probably end the stream. I wanted to bring this up because this is big. And this kind of proves what I've been saying for a couple days now. And I got laughed at for this, but okay. So ActiveVote released a new poll today. And they had Trump up by, what was it, 2.5? Yeah, 2.5 points. Here's the problem. Look at the unweighed poll versus the weighed. The unweighed poll was D plus 18. The weighed was R plus 5. The unweighed poll was male plus 26. Weighed was female plus 8. Does no one see the problem here? Does anyone see a problem?
That's I mean, those are both pretty big oversamples, both in the original and in the weighted.
So yeah,
in opposite directions.
With the weighed sample, it's overstating Democrats, but not only that, they're getting such small sample sizes from like white voters, from, you know, even Republicans, and they're weighing so much that you could argue it's too much. Even that, Trump's up by 2. And I guarantee you...
I would also say, though, I think there is a genuine enthusiasm.
Oh, I agree.
I would say.
Because
I would even say this. I have friends that are Democrats, or high school classmates that are. They were very. I mean, even though they were Democrats, they were pretty much silent about Biden.
Yeah,
like maybe they would vote for him, but they were silent.
Well, they got some of the polls now.
Yeah, and now with Kamala Harris in the race, they're enthusiastically behind her.
Yeah. All right,
so,
if anyone got any more super chats, any more questions, concerns, comments, begin sending them now. Last calls for super chats, folks. Last calls for super chats. Like I said, skewed polls have Trump up by 6. I would say that. I would say like Trump by 2, maybe.
Those polls are fake. Harris is actually going to win a popular vote by 5.
The reason I say that is because, like, there's a clear response bias. There's you know what? Let's go over that. There's a response bias, a recency bias, and this is a dead cat bounce. It's all happening at once. That's what things happening.
Yeah, I mean, you go to civics, they have Harris's approval basically going up by like 10 points.
Yeah, so this is what's happening. The response bias, what I'm talking about, is Democrats are more likely to take these polls and therefore screw up the results. Like, you could weigh them, but like, even Democrat-leaning voters that are like, you know, independents, they're more eager to take polling. Or polls, I should say. Therefore, when you weigh it, you're going to get some weird results. On top of that, you have a recency bias. A bunch of voters are like, oh my goodness, we finally got rid of Joe. And they're celebrating it. They're like, we're going to take polls more often. Or not take polls, but like, we're going to lean towards Harris because she's the one that got rid of Joe. It's a recency bias. And on top of all that, it got so bad for Democrats that Trump winning by 2 is considered a good result for Harris. The best poll for Harris right now is like +2. That's it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's basically it. So I think we're gonna end the stream here. Actually, quick super chat. Phantom Raider for 5. Could you repeat the poll numbers among Orthodox Christian voters again? It was like R plus 38 or something.
Yeah, it was a large margin.
Yeah, it was a small sample size. So, all right.
Yeah, I mean, typically there's not that many Orthodox Christians are a small number, so it's hard to get a good sample size of them.
True. All right. If anyone, okay, last call super chats, folks. I think we're gonna end the stream here. We went over everything. We gotta see what happens in Arizona. I guess it's possible for Masters to win. I'm hearing some things now. I still think it's unlikely. I hope he does. I would laugh hysterically at Hamadeh if he did. All right. So is that it? We missed anything? I think we talked about everything.
Let me see. Let me go back to Barris's poll. Okay, no, I don't think he's doing anything now.
All right. All right, everyone. We'll see you guys in the next stream video, wherever you see me in. Actually, quick super chat. American Nerd for 5. Rap, do you have any educated wishes for the Missouri governor? Missouri races next week. I'm not 100% sure who's the best for the governor's race. Eigel is. Bill Eigel.
Bill Eigel, and vote for Danny Hoskins to be your Secretary of State. And,
all right.
Yeah.
Jared Walsh for 5. If you go to the 338 Canada USA polling decision desk, they're right. 338? What? Is that
I think
the
that's
Canadian.
I think that's the Canadian. I think that's like. I think it is. Like, it's not like I don't think it's affiliated with 538. I think it's just like a polling. It's just like a polling thing in Canada.
All right, we'll see you guys next time, unless there's any more questions. Get wrapped to 20,000. Yep, we're close. We are exactly 47 subscribers away from reaching 20,000. Again, we're trying to reach it by the end of tonight. Nobody, nothing. We want legitimate subscribers. So share with your friends, get people to subscribe. 20,000 subs by the end of tonight, and we will have a Halo stream eventually. Not tomorrow, but eventually. Maybe like October or something. I don't know yet. All right, we'll see you guys next stream, video, or wherever you see me in. Godspeed.